We say we love each other, but deep down inside, we just despise.
Well, then
Like, you think his fuel for German... What?
Then he should make his own channel and then start, like, some YouTube drama.
No.
Just for the views?
If I make... I think I told Charlie, this is amended to that. Charlie, if I ever start making, like, drama videos and, like, generic white boy vlogs to the camera, I still want you to go through with taking my grandfather's rifle and just ending me.
Okay, I can do that for you.
That's amended.
Hey,
these are
the
now
first one is if I ever
do.
turn into a Nazi. That's
You could,
the first line act.
You could up the ante a bit and start YouTube drama on your own channel against one of your other members. That's never been done before, I don't think.
Yeah, we've actually been thinking about that. We're going to have like a splinter cell, air quotes, of Omega Clock Productions that starts to upload.
Oh, yeah!
Like, we were going to have actually, Aaron, we were going to have Mike do that, and then he was going to start it for us.
Yeah, with Mike and Bruno, and it's like you and me and Brandon.
Yeah, and then we like finally meet each other in like a back alley, and we just go down, you know.
Yeah, but you expect like a fist fight. It's just like a really bad white guy dance battle.
Oh yeah, that.
I need a brewski.
We're just like
no, yeah, that's
terrible dubstep.
Royalty-free dubstep, my favorite.
Yeah, right? You can probably get all of the dirty bass you want.
Hey, it would work.
Yeah. He's in love with the stroke. He's in love with the dirty bass. Doom, favorite soundtrack out there.
Well, that's because Mick Gordon is a great composer, because he did all of that by himself. No team. It's mostly, it's like, I even watched like a little behind the scenes thing. And it's like him, basically almost all the stuff is either synthesizers or a custom 8-string guitar that's just been like digitally like mucked up with, and so it sounds a lot deeper. And it's amazing. Also,
now he's taking his pants off.
No, I'm just drinking.
Are you drinking to forget, or are you drinking the do?
No, it's mostly because I bought the 6-pack for $10 and I want to enjoy it.
Fair play.
Yeah.
You were doing the do last night, so.
Oh yeah, in our backwards state, we finally, at least in one location, were able to get beer and wine into a gas station. We're just getting there.
Oh yeah, you can't buy that in gas stations here. You got to go to a bottle-o.
I'm sorry. Was that a buttload?
A bottle-o?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said you got to go to a buttload.
No, because it's
distributor.
We know it as a bottle-o, and then there's also a servo.
What's the difference?
A servo is a service station, and a bottle-o is where you get alcohol.
Okay.
It's like you guys know McDonald's is it's Mickey D's, right?
The one and only.
Whereas we know it as Macca's. As in Maccas. Macca's.
All right.
Yeah, that makes me think of macaroni and cheese, though.
Yeah, I don't think that they serve that.
They should. They make a killing.
I was gonna say that's debatable.
Yeah, they'd make a killing from Americans that come to visit and think Macca's means Mickey D's. Macca's means macaroni cheese.
I mean, it's not that terrible of a thing to think. I mean, come on. I'm sure it's not just Americans too. Okay, I'm sure Canadians think the same thing.
You go to Japan and you get your burgers with rice. So why not come to Australia and get your burgers with mac and cheese?
Hey, if you haven't thought about running for office, you should run for office.
No,
just on that idea alone.
We had one female as prime minister, and I don't think another one's ever going to be allowed in.
Oh my God, we have none.
Yeah, but you're president. We're prime minister. It's a little bit different.
Oh God! Shit.
Whatever.
I don't know. I'm just enjoying this nice cold beverage.
Are you gonna sponsor for us?
Oh yes, Smith and Forge hard cider, 6% alcohol per volume, very tasty.
Send us some samples.
Yeah, please.
No, thank you.
They're actually
I
pretty
don't want
good.
any.
Even though only one person on the channel is the will be
Well, for me.
Yeah, Aaron, this is all for you. All right, if we get that sponsorship, it's all for you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Any
Next on
sponsors
the
you
list
want
is
to throw out
getting
there,
some
Shia?
good old strongbow.
Ooh.
What was that?
I said, any sponsors you want to throw out there, Shia?
I have a USB in front of me by Leicher. They're really good.
That's
2 out of
sponsor.
3 works.
There we go. And that could not have been said better.
Wait, 60% of the time it
I
works?
bought a
Every time.
3-pack, and only one's still working.
Hey, that just means they have to replace the other two. Hey, sponsor us. Get her some replacements there.
That would be
Look,
handy.
we're hoping one day. I mean, we already got sponsored by water. Drink it up. And fruit.
Eat it up.
Well,
There we go.
if you
I was
live
hoping
in
to pick that up.
California, you can't really get sponsored by water because it's running out.
See, we
well,
didn't
that's for the
make
better.
that mistake of living in California. That's Aaron's words, not mine.
You know me so well.
Well, we
I
have
know,
states here that are running out of water as well, so it's not really that big a deal these days.
I was gonna say, we're running out of water. It really doesn't matter.
The
Who
smallest,
needs that to live? We're only human.
yeah, the smallest state, which is the one I want to move back to, Tasmania, which is surrounded by ocean, is running out of water.
Well, it's because you don't have a desalinator.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people,
Silly gooses. Saudi Arabia has a desalinator. They're doing pretty okay.
Well, that's because we're giving them billions of dollars.
Hey. Listen here. They're making it work, okay?
Get off our dollar.
Hey.
I'm just saying. It's not free real estate.
No, it is. That makes sense there.
not my dollar, not my problem.
But it is our dollar.
Not
Well,
mine.
ours, not yours. Shut up. How dare you stay down there all alone and isolated, doing your own thing, being a good country and stuff.
We're not a good country. Our leaders lately have been as bad as Trump.
Everything
America.
is awful.
Well, we're
Everything's
basically...
an existential nightmare.
Well, most of the people I've talked to down here want to ban Muslims from being able to come into the country at all, and kick all the ones that are here out. So we're doing just as good as you guys are.
Have you considered building a wall?
It's surrounded by water.
So what? That's an extra... Wait, I got it. That's your moat, okay? You still need a wall, all right?
Jesus Christ.
And what about this? Everybody just moved to New Zealand.
There's
No.
not enough space, and there's too many earthquakes there.
That's debatable.
The
Not
hobbits will
earthquake part,
hack
but-
your knees. You're at perfect height.
The hobbits are going to Isengard. The
Yeah, but-
hobbits are going to Isengard.
The problem is a lot of people here hate Lord of the Rings, and if you say anything bad about Lord of the Rings over there, they shun you.
Well, what's that say? When you're forced to move to New Zealand, don't say anything bad about Lord of the Rings.
Well, I can't
Very
really
simple.
help it.
Are you not a Lord of the Rings fan?
I'm okay with Lord of the Rings. I hate The Hobbit.
The book or the movies?
The movies. I loved the book.
Okay.
And it's
Okay,
not
that's fine.
it's not the movie's fault. It's my sister's fault. She's one of those people who likes to copy what the movie's saying. And the very first time I watched the first Hobbit movie, it was her birthday, so I wasn't allowed to say anything. And she quoted the whole movie word for word for the entire movie.
I can't do that.
As it was happening.
That's the best one, too.
Yeah, so I just couldn't watch them after that because all I thought of is how badly I wanted to throw whatever I was holding at my sister to shut her up.
I mean, I'm going to say, the other two movies, you only missed like 45 pages of the book. You're
Yeah,
fine.
but I read the book, so I already know.
Yeah, the book is so much nicer. There's a lot of singing. I like it.
Yeah, and you don't
God,
have to
because it's a
listen to
more
horrible
condensed
singing.
story.
I didn't care. I heard singing and because condensed story. I'm sorry. I kind of like, I had a flashback of me reading. It was just beautiful.
Oh my god.
I said, you don't have to listen to horrible singing, because not all actors can sing very well.
Yes. Very true. And what did you say? Condensed story, right?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of condensing, last question. How do you feel about condensed milk?
Why?
I literally, and that's the only thing I could think of that like a segue would work. So.
Oh, well, I use it in my cooking. I make coconut haystacks.
What are those? Those sound really good.
It's basically shaved coconut with like condensed milk and a few other ingredients, and then you kind of mush them together to look like haystacks, and then you cook them, and then you eat them. That's it.
I need that in my life.
They're yum. I love them. It's a lot of sugar though.
All right. Well, I mean that doesn't matter to me. Okay, so I need to make a request. Stop moving around for maybe like 3 months. Let me gather up the funds to get a plane ticket, and I'm gonna come down just for the haystacks.
How about this? I'll do a cooking video and teach you how to make them.
I mean, I guess that's better for you. I'm not gonna have the rightness. I can't cook.
Well, the other channel that I plan on starting up with my mum is to help people who can't cook be able to cook. So.
You don't understand. I burn water.
Yeah, I had a friend in Norway who decided to put a pizza in the oven in the box in the plastic, thinking that it would come out as a pizza.
Freaking Norwegians.
First off that. Second off, I like the way you explain that, the thought process of him. Like, I can just imagine, like, looking in the oven like, all right, this is a box with a pizza picture on it. I put it in the oven, I turn it on. When I take it out, the box and everything's gone, and just the pizza comes out. That makes sense.
Yeah, it just, like, all forms into a pizza.
Yeah, the picture box is actually food.
Yeah. I think he's watched maybe too much of The Fifth Element. Have you ever seen that?
I have. I'm not picking up what you're throwing down.
Okay, so he puts in a couple of seeds in a bowl and pulls out a whole chicken.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
In the microwave thing. So puts the pizza in the oven and pulls out a proper pizza.
And more stuff for me.
Well, I haven't watched Futurama that much, so I don't get a lot of the references.
No, I said Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future. I haven't watched those in years.
What do you do?
Great theme song.
Like, seriously, what do you do with your life? You don't play enough Xbox? Don't watch Back to the Future?
Well, I have seen it a lot when I was a teenager. I haven't watched it recently, though. If I'm going to watch old movies to get a bit of nostalgia, I'll either watch, like, The Mummy or Die Hard or Lethal Weapon. They're my favorite old school movies to watch.
So, like, just The Mummy or, like, all of the mummies?
No, I like The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. I don't like the third one.
Okay.
The third one was terrible.
I never saw it.
At least it's better than the new one.
And if I want, like, a natural disaster nostalgia movie, I watch Twister. With Bill Paxton.
That flying cow scene is just the best.
I
know! I gave my friend Dar a Blu-ray copy of it, because he loved that movie so much, he burned through, like, 3 VHS tapes of it.
Oh, God.
Just because he'd watch it that much.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a good movie. That and Tropic Thunder is what we watched in sound design to, like...
Oh, my God, Tropic Thunder.
I've never watched Tropic Thunder.
Oh, my God, it's amazing.
I'm a black dude playing another dude playing another dude playing a white dude.
Okay.
Well,
wait, that's Robert Downey Jr.'s character,
I'm
right?
Play dude disguised as another dude.
Yeah, there we go. You had the quote better than I did. My bad.
Because I'm pretty sure isn't Robert Downey Jr. in that as a black guy?
Yes.
Yes.
No. As Aaron said, go ahead, say it again.
I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
That's what he is, okay? Also, blackfacing is a dude.
And I know Jay Baruchel dies in that.
Yes. He steps on a landmine.
Sadly.
Oh god.
He still, like, licks his decapitated head. It's a great scene.
It's pretty good, actually, yeah. Mike sounded it. He did his own.
Oh,
he
yes.
He had a great voice for him.
And if you caught it at the end, I was the one that said, yeah.
I did.
Jack
He
Black.
told us, yeah, and I was like, oh my god. It makes sense now. Everything's clicking.
Uh-huh.
I'm very mad he didn't upload that to YouTube, though.
No. Oh, damn it. That's what I was supposed to do. The intervention that Mike and me did, and oh my god, it was beautiful. That's going to get uploaded.
Because I uploaded that one, the rooftop scene in the room, dubbed by Mike and Greg, that I did for sound
Nice.
design.
Nice.
Oh,
Who played
wow.
Chris R?
No, it wasn't that one. It was the one
Oh.
about I Did Not Hit Her, that classic scene.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, by the way, well, at least for me and Charlie, today's the anniversary of The Room being released.
Yay!
I love that film so much.
Don't throw words around like we, okay?
I love that film.
I was gonna say. Have you ever seen The Room, Shy, or you at least heard of it?
I have heard of it plenty of times because of PewDiePie. He uses that a lot.
Well, if you ever get the chance to see the full feature-length film, do it.
Don't.
Fuck off, Charlie.
It
I guess you should-
seems like such a terrible movie. I don't think I'd be able to sit
It's-
through it.
Oh, I love that
I
schlock.
could say it's worth at least one watch, alright? Just to know.
Well, I
Okay,
already
it's
know
not.
there's a lot of sex scenes in it.
There's only like two.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5, with the couch and that one dude that just breaks in.
That's
For no
true.
reason. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
well,
we'll find out.
yeah,
You
like,
need to do
okay,
like the
so there's a
blurbs
scene where
for
these
all
two-
movies.
ugh.
You need to do the back covers for all DVDs. That one scene where the dude breaks in. That's perfect.
I have the DVD, and reading the synopsis and things on the back is just the best.
We've already
It's full
done
of
it.
grammatical errors, it's over-enthusiastic, and it's great.
Oh,
And
jeez.
there's even an insert to buy Tommy Wiseau underwear.
Oh, yes. With, if I look that up now, at TommyWiseau.com, this is sponsor number 2.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Please. Okay, where's his website? Ah, there it is.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
men's and women's clothing that you can buy.
I think we should all get a pair.
Oh. Yes.
No.
And my personal favorite is the You're Tearing Me Apart, Lisa, with Tommy's face on it.
Oh, God.
Wait, that's a pair? Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I need that in my life.
What else is there? There's a shirt with Tommy Wiseau's, the picture on the cover? And
Yeah.
it's just the line, "Anyway, how is your sex life?" Another one of Mark with the caption, "Leave your stupid comments in your pockets," which is
Solid.
phenomenal.
Yes.
There is a backpack you can buy with the words "Love is Blind" on the back, which comes with a free Blu-ray of The Room.
A Blu-ray?
Yes,
Oh my
and the
god.
cover for that is even worse than the DVD.
I'm just
Somehow.
trying to figure out how much extra content they could have found that they could have justified a Blu-ray. Did they just put the whole production thing into the extras? Like just them
Pretty
sitting
much,
there for like
because-
hours editing?
Well, because the making of it's like an own story within itself. Like, the fucker decided, okay, when we're going to shoot this movie, we're going to use a HD camera, as long as a film camera, Frankenstein them together and shoot all the scenes that way. And if you look closely, in like, at least the DVD version that I have, you can notice when scenes have film grain and which don't. So they like
Wow.
cut between the two, and it's amazing. It's like, to me, this is fascinating, and to Charlie, he just wants to die the whole time.
No, for The Room, I'm okay with. What's the show that he made?
Oh, The Neighbors?
That's when I
when-
would die.
Oh, he
Okay,
made a
well,
show as well.
Yes, it's 6 episodes.
He plays two
And-
characters.
Plays
Oh,
two characters.
jeez.
However, this one he did all by himself. The Room was actually like funded and had a professional crew working on it, so the presentation's like passable. In
Even though
this one, he does
actor
everything
just, like-
himself, and it looks like something we could have made.
Even though one of
because-
the actors like died halfway through.
Wow.
No, he had to change. He had other acting arrangements, so they just swapped out his character with a completely different actor and just didn't
Didn't say-
elaborate on that. Because the psychiatrist guy in the beginning of the film is supposed to be the same guy that Discount Mark Ruffalo plays at the end,
Yep.
and they just don't elaborate on that at all. So when he walks in and acts so concerned, like, "Why are you doing this?" Blah 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 blah. We're just like, "Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh,
And
God.
why does he care so much?"
Why did we care about you?
Well, yeah. Speaking about The Neighbors, I know we're an hour and 23 minutes, but we're on the train, so I'm gonna keep rolling with it. So he did everything himself, and my favorite thing is that at least episodes 1 and 3 and beyond have terrible audio. It almost sounds like they didn't even use a microphone; they just used the camera one and just said that's good enough.
Oh, jeez.
And but episode 2's like a quandary because the actual dimensions are different, and I think it's like when they exported it in Premiere, they didn't hit match source, so it comes in like that weird 4x3 box.
Oh, God.
But the strange thing is the audio in that episode is actually very well done. Like, people are mic'd up, everything's crystal clear, and I'm just like, what?
What I'm learning from this, Aaron, is we need to make a show just like this, but better.
Yeah, just take the exact same script,
I have the DVD.
proofread
We
it,
can,
and
like-
then do it better.
We could like take notes on each things and just copy that. However, Tommy Wiseau will probably put a cease and desist on us.
I'm okay with that.
But that's okay.
We'll
You
make
get
it-
a lot of popularity from that. So everybody knows who he is now.
Yes.
Yeah, we could easily do that. We have enough dorm rooms.
Did I ever show you the special features on that Neighbors DVD?
I don't think you did.
All right. Well, there's one of him doing a commercial for some store in Los Angeles that sells Levi's jeans, and he's doing the whole "to be or not to be" thing from Shakespeare, and it's amazing.
Oh,
Solid.
jeez.
Like, the thing's a minute long, and the first 15 seconds, beginning and end of it, are just profile shots of him from way back in the day, and they're beautiful. One is an advertisement for his underwear, which is also great.
I was gonna say, that needs to
There's
happen.
two dudes broing out with a basketball.
Oh,
Not bad.
God, what?
Two dudes thrown out with a basketball with the cocks out. You know.
Yeah, just
Well, they're in,
explaining
but, you
why
know,
you need underwear
You
in this
can definitely
situation.
tell what's going on. I think another one was a music video for some, like, California band that I've never heard of.
And
I found him on
music video.
Spotify, and everything is decently produced, so I knew he wasn't behind the camera. And the fourth one, which is my personal favorite, is just him playing that generic, like, epic music. It's like, dun, 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 dun. You know when you hear it.
I
And
know
it's
what
just
you're talking
him, yes. And there's explosions, and just him, basically a message to the haters in DVD form.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
I think on that
That's
note,
cringy.
Yeah. We need
yeah.
to have like just a whole episode because I can go on for.
Yeah, I was gonna say on that note, I know your drive is probably getting filled. So any last words? Anyone closing?
Go
Yep.
watch all of Tom Wiseau's work. It's amazing.
All right.
Maybe
Okay.
he can
All right.
sponsor.
Oh please, I would kill.
Yeah, that would be to have Tim on a clock talk. Oh,
We get like at least
at
1,000.
least 2 views.
Yeah, at least 2. Because I'm going to be watching
Yeah.
going, yes, I knew they'd do it.
And then I'll watch yes, I knew I'd do it. So, thank everybody clocking in today for Clock Talk number 90 and probably 91 and probably 92 because this is going to get cut up into 3 episodes most likely. So, this is why I shouldn't have done a Clock Talk with you, Shy. I knew it was going to be this long. It always is, no matter what.
Whoops.
You're just too interesting, damn it. Huh. So, again, thank everybody clocking in today. Toodaloo, I love you.
All right, Charlie. Important question though.
Yes.
Are you coming back on Xbox, or are you calling it a night?
I am. Me and Sam are going to play some more Battlefield.
All right, cool. Oh wait, we need to add her on Xbox.
Yeah, what's your gamer tag?
Yeah, write it down.
Whoa, you're way too fast. I don't have a pen yet.
Do you want me to
Charlie,
just
use your
send it
phone.
to you? I can just send it to you on Twitter.
Hey. Alright. This is what I mean. Every time.
If you want to save this patient, leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to make sure he lives, subscribe and share this video with all your friends. Incision!